Way of living now, but it chose me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have a perfect game.
Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect that offense, keep everyone in, and run 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't happen at contract time.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to punt. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. This will be fielded at the 17. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Down the right sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. It's certainly a quarterback who has the arm. He also has the legs, Charles.
And haven't we seen over time these quarterbacks just get more and more athletic as they go along? We're not just talking about guys who can throw the football and stay in the pocket, but when they run, they hurt the defense.
And he hurt the defense right there. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. Touchdown! Jamison Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Pushes past it. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Broncos offense and veteran receiver Cortland Sutton getting set for their next drive. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season, currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. The rushing totals for Dobbins last week, 18 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. He'll air this one out from Mims. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Touchdown, Cowboys! George Pickens, 27 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
That's good for the Denver Broncos.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Cowboy defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. A good pickup there, a 22.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Nix. He will go down. A Cowboys sack. Dante Fowler in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
At the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. We'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this 1st half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the 1st half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. Now Prescott. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that not only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Nix to the air. Sutton rolling it in on the left side. 2nd down and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. Throwing Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half. It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made them pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. On play action, here's Nix. And he will find his man, Sutton. That's complete. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Another Denver Broncos.
Here's a give to Dobbins. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week.
Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their 1st half lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So the Broncos coming out now. And 2 interceptions already here in this 1st half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Nix from the shotgun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Nix. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air with Nix. That's taken in left side by Velo. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw is Nix. Being chased out left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Off the play fake, Nix. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun. Nix. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott. Right side to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Here go 46. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Rolling to his right. Open there, right side, it's Lamb. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, pretty good. I take
Prescott now. It's complete to Williams.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I take Kill. 47.
To the air again, Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
And it's third down.
Final play of the half, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. So halftime. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. Operating from the gun. Nix finding Sutton on the out route. He makes the catch. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 35. Now a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Nix. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one, because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, 3rd quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us. A quick throw there out to Williams. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
1st down, Cowboys.
They go draw here. Blue. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Not quite enough for the 1st, almost. Give him 9 instead, so that leaves him with an enviable 2nd and inches. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's Nix. Over the middle, he finds Vela. It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 1 now.
That's a gain of
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On the sneak, it's Nix. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
4 brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3. Nix to the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. First target, first catch, and a first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing Nix. And he's going to have the hook up with Sutton. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Dobbins trying the left side. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Here we go, 47. Here we go. Go right in. Hey, 47.
Well, Prescott here to throw. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. On the draw, here's Blue. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Prescott to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it is 42-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Broncos about set to go on offense. been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go.
They'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out.